I decided to try different screen recording software such as OBS and Krita's recording tool and compare them to Zoom, because that's what I normally use to record. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking of changing the tools I have to make my videos because I think I should give my videos an upgrade. I'm not a tech expert, but I feel like all recording tools take up storage. But I want something that's the best option for me and my computer. Also, I need some insight if any of these are safe or some advice if there's a better way of using these tools. Please note I'm not an expert. I'm only explaining things from my experience. If you want to know more of these apps, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that will explain way better than I can. I use a different video editing app to make this video, so if you notice the difference in quality, you'll know why. The first app isn't technically an app, but an actual tool in Krita. I was looking up if Krita has a recording tool, and it turns out they do. I don't have Procreate where you can automatically record your art, so when I found out that you can record in Krita, it's just something I have to try. And yeah, if you look at the video, it has such a deep, crisp time-lapse. As much as I want to use it for future projects, I don't think it's for me for two things. 1. It takes so much storage than I thought. The recording tool records by taking snapshots of every stroke you make. According to their own manual, it's because it relies on FFmpeg, and it shows. My storage was packed with screenshots, making my storage almost full, making me delete the frames just to get it back. And what I'm showing you isn't even from the time-lapse, it's from a different project just to show you guys what I've been through. Because 2. It's tricky to use, at least for me. This is probably coming from me since I'm still learning how to use it, but when I was recording, or trying to record, I got interrupted for some reason, and it just stopped by itself. It could be a connection issue or the tool itself, but I don't know what it is. Going back to the storage issue that I mentioned, it could be possible that the recording is taking so much storage that it ruins the time-lapse, forcing my computer to stop recording. At least that's what I believe. I really don't know for sure, but it sure does feel like it. I can delete the frames from the painting process after the time-lapse is, well, processed, but I can't have a time-lapse without the frames, and so far I don't know how to adjust the time-lapse. While I can use it to make shorts, I don't think it would be suitable for longer videos, and I don't think it's worth taking so much storage and deleting them after recording. So yeah, I don't think I'll be using it in the long run. Also, in case you're wondering what I'm drawing here, I was drawing Silver and Blaze from Sonic the Hedgehog hugging in human form. What do you think? I've been in a Silver's mood, so what's going to stop me? Next up is OBS Studio. I wasn't sure if I should use this in the long run. It's popular for gamers and streamers alike, which I don't see myself doing the latter anytime soon, but I can use it to screen record my art. And to be honest, I don't have any problems so far, especially on my first try. Of course it will record the entire screen, even when you first started, but I think this is the best way to screen record my process. I don't know if you can tell, but as you can see here, this drawing is supposed to be Sonic and Amy, but gender bended. I was in a shipping mood for those two as well as a gender swapping mood, so I put them together and had Sonic playfully poking Amy's nose, which by the way, I have a lot of fun drawing them together, and I really like how it turned out. When I wanted to draw them digitally by using Zoom Record, I get interrupted, if not stopped for some reason, which I will explain soon. I don't know what it is, but I never got a chance to finish them completely. I can be close, but not finished. Krita's recording tool can't even let me finish it for some reasons. Well, the reasons that I mentioned earlier, but OBS actually lets me finish. Lets me finish. Even shading. It's not perfect, but hey, trying and failing is better than doing nothing. Granted, OBS records everything as soon as you click the record button, but I can edit out and censor personal information when it's necessary. I have done it before since starting YouTube, so what's the difference? Honestly, I feel like OBS is probably the best alternative for me to use, but I haven't decided when to use it in the long run. I really don't know what else to say other than I get to finish one of my bigger projects so far, and I like it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say for this section. I hope you enjoy my time lapse. And what do you think? Finally, Zoom recording. I don't think I had to tell you when and why I have Zoom in the first place, but I was looking up if there is any free screen recording software, and apparently Zoom happens to be one of them. So I had to give it a shot for YouTube and use it ever since. I might still be using it until I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I can have problems with it. For example, this happens before and I don't know why, but I can't take my sweet time on big projects because it will just stop for some reason or another. I'm pretty sure there's a technical reason behind it, but I don't know if it's a storage issue, like with Krita, but I don't know for sure. It doesn't feel like a connection issue. When I was trying to draw my gender swapping version of Sonic and Amy digitally, I was using Zoom to record, but I never get to finish it. There were times where I was close but never finished, and yes, I had to start all over multiple times. It gets so frustrating that I almost give up if it's not for OBS. I'm not sure if I want to change apps for it, but to be honest, I still see myself using it in future videos. I'm still attached to it as much as I want to find better alternatives for my videos about my art. Speaking of art, I was looking up for Sonic scrapped characters, and while I do find a good handful of them having tons of potential like Tiara, I decided to draw Silk the spider, based on my interpretation of what she would look like if she were to be modernized. I do like the dress, but I do feel like I should have kept the poncho on. I like how she came out to be. That is until I drew her digitally. Thanks to the hair I decided to give her, she gives off dog vibes and I don't like it. The bracelets don't help either. They're supposed to be gems, but ended up looking more like spikes. I could scrap the video and start over and redraw her hair and bracelets, but I don't want to, especially since I finished drawing at the time. But when I get the time and energy to do it, I can make a video about it and hopefully try to add textures to it. I was never satisfied with any of my art in digital form. It just feels amateurish and unfinished. And since we're here, I gotta ask, to any professional artists out there, how did you add textures? Please let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoy my time lapse. And then we're done. I'll say this again. I'm not a tech-savvy person. I'm only sharing my experience, and they're not even full-on experience, mind you. I just want to try something new and try to give my videos an upgrade in any way that I can. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.